Hi everyone, welcome all for this session. Good evening, all. Rain has begun, so definitely we may have network problem today. Hope audio is clear. Welcome Kavya Bhargavi. Easy gardening with me. Nandita, Sandhya, Rekha, Monica, Tanuja, Arpita, Rajni, Pallavi, Triveni, Manasa, Priyanka, Kirti. Welcome all. May have the problem because of rains, and again with the biology with another model paper. In the previous session, so I got very good feedback from all the participants, and hope in this session also I'll get very good feedback from everyone. Welcome Aishwarya. Okay, shall we start the session now? Yeah, good evening all. Okay, shall we start this session? In this session, we'll be having a discussion on question and answer. Here, it's little bit away from the syllabus and quite hard. So think over it and answer. Okay, all of you ready? Hope you will answer well. Okay, fine. Okay, now I'm going to share the screen. Macro and Nature World, thanks a lot for visiting this channel. And I would like to thank once again for attending this live chat. Thank you so much. Okay, welcome Vidya. Okay, all of you quite ready for this session to answer, right? Okay. One by one, test item. Look at the question clearly, think over it and answer. If you feel difficult in answering, then I'll disclose the answer. Okay, all of you ready to answer? Okay, Kavya is pretty ready. Okay, shall we start the session? Okay, Priyanka, we'll start the session. Now I'm going to share the screen. Meanwhile, I'll come back here in order to know the answer. And if you fail to answer, okay, look at the question. Column 1, column 2 is given of different microorganisms, And if you observe clearly column 2, then you will find the different diseases which spread by the microorganisms. Now you want to match up column 1 with column 2. I'll read the question. Listen carefully. The microbes are virus, bacteria, protozoa, nematoda. And the diseases which spread by these microbes are ringworm, filariasis, tetanus, sleeping sickness, and polio. Now you all want to match column 1 with column 2 early and try to answer. Hope all of you gone through the question. Okay. What will be the answer for the first test item? Yeah, good evening Gangotri. Now I already post one test item. Now which one would you think as correct answer? Okay, third is the correct answer, right. Okay, Arpita also correct answer. Yes, all of you answering correctly. Yes, all of you answering correctly. Good, all of you answering correctly. Okay, Kavya answer is excellent. Maybe third option, ma'am. Okay, Priyanka got problem with audio. Maybe network problem because of rains. Yeah, all of you answered correctly. The third option is the right answer. Let me explain. The virus cause polio. The bacteria cause tetanus. Protozoa causes sleeping sickness. Nematoda causes filariasis. And the option left over is ringworm. Okay, voice is not clear for Kirti. Okay, let me see whether it will be set right or not. Okay, my question is, ringworm is left over and ringworm is caused by what kind of microorganism? Ringworm is caused by what kind of microbe? Maybe of net thing. Okay, I already post another question. Virus causes polio, bacteria cause tetanus, protozoa causes sleeping sickness, nematoda causes filariasis. And what microorganism causes ringworm? I'm not getting reply. I hope my voice is not audible. Okay, I'll go with this test item. Ringworm is usually caused by fungal infection. So fungus The fungal organisms causes ringworm. Hi ma'am, tidbits of life. Thanks for the visiting. Okay, everyone having the problem, not audible because you all know that in this location it's raining, and because of rains we don't have the network. Thank you so much. Tidbits of life. Thank you so. Thank you. Okay, many are not having the proper audio because of network problem. I'm going so slow so that you can get the information. Okay, dear participants, shall we go for next? If you clear me this, I'll go for next test item. Okay, Rekha. Okay, now if you give me green signal, shall I move for next test item? Okay, few were answering as yes ma'am, you can proceed. And what about rest? Okay, few were answering as few were replied as a network problem. Anyhow, we'll continue. Let me see how far the network will give support for us. Look at the test item. If the sebaceous glands are not functioning, then what will be the result? I'll repeat the question. If the sebaceous glands are not functioning, then what will happen? The body will not be able to regulate the body with more melanin pigment. Are nothing but oil its sebum not functioning, then what happens? Look at the option and answer correctly. Okay, if voice is not audible, you all saw the test item, right? And what will be the answer for the test item? Sebaceous glands are not functioning, then what will be the result? Aishwarya answered as first option. Okay, let me see. The answer came fourth option. Kirti answered as third. Bhargavi as fourth. Okay, the answer is fourth option. Okay, why the fourth answer is correct? What is the fourth option? The skin will turn dry and rough. Sebaceous glands is not functioning properly. Definitely, oil is not secreted in our skin. Then obviously, the skin will turn dry and rough. So the right option. Clear? Test item. Or give more time to view. Okay. Okay, I know, because of net. View it clearly and answer me correctly by chat. Okay. Okay, Meghana, we'll go with next test item. Okay, look at the test item. The jaw that moves in one plane. That moves in one plane only. Which is the joint which support this? I give information on this. Humerus only in one. Leading joint rotates in any direction. Hinge joint which helps in moving in one plane. Pivot joint helps in rotatory. Ball and socket joint helps in rounded direction. Which one you feel is the right option? Think over it and answer correctly. The question is very clear. It should move in one plane. Okay, many of you all answering as second option is the right. Any direction. Hinge joint in only one plane. Pivot joint, it is rotatory. Ball and socket joint in a rounded manner. So hinge joint is one which helps in to move in one plane. That is our plane, right? So the right answer is hinge joint. Yes, all of you correctly answered for this. Shall we go for next one? If it is clear, shall we go for next one? Okay. Read the following statements and select the correct option. First option, first statement. It is a colorless, highly acidic liquid. The second, it contains an enzyme called pepsin. It kills any germs which have entered along with the blood. It converts protein into peptides. Now, pancreatic juice, bile juice, gastric juice, salivary juice. Think over it. Okay. Okay, everyone answered as third. Correct answer. Excellent answer. Yes, correct answer. Yes, Kirti, correct. Answer correct. So, this is very clear to you all as the gastric juice is the one which is acidic in nature. The gastric juice has the enzymes pepsin and renin. Gastric juice has HCl which kills the germs. And gastric juice has the pepsin which converts protein into peptides. So, Pallavi, I'm waiting for your reply. Secreted. I'm waiting for your reply. Where actually the gastric juice is secreted? Where actually juice? Yes, Priyanka, it is in stomach. Good answer. Yes, Kirti, correct answer. Yes, correct answers. All of you answering correctly. Yes, Arpita, Ishwarya, all of you answering correctly. Stomach secretes the gastric juice, and this gastric juice is acidic in nature. They secrete pepsin and renin, two kinds of enzymes. Because of HCl, hydrogen enzyme which converts soluble milk into insoluble curd. And these are the important functions of gastric juice. Okay, all of you answered correctly. Shall we go for next one? Move for next. Yeah, Manasa, here it's written, but you see the test item clearly and try to answer correctly. This is the next test item. This is in statement form. One is the statement, the other one is the reason. Read the statement and check out the reason is suitable for than in females. Now, question and the I'll give the time because you may have the audio problem, so read the question correctly and answer it correctly. Hope everybody gone through the question. Okay. Now let me know how many will answer correctly. Okay, what is the answer for this? Let me clear. Color blindness is a disease. The people cannot identify the colors like red and green correctly, and it is X-linked disease. It is found on X chromosome. And it is always carried through the X chromosome. Among the females, the color blindness may be recessive as they have both X chromosomes. And what about in males? It is found on X chromosome definitely. And one X chromosome passes to the male. And how it will be expressed among the males? Think over it. If you answer correctly, it is the first option. Why it is first option? Yes, first option, that is A is true, whereas reason is false. Why it is so? Color blindness is commonly found in males because it is carried through the X chromosome. All males will have one X chromosome. It will be expressed. So males will have color blindness. And the second option, the color blindness is due to dominating genes occur in the Y chromosome. That is wrong. It occurs in the X chromosome. Always color blindness found on X chromosome. So second statement is wrong. The first statement is answer correct. Well said. Yes, your answer is excellently suits for the question item. Yes, yes. Okay. If it is clear, shall we go for next one? Okay, we'll go for next one. So all of you got the idea. Color blindness, feeling difficulty to identify the colors like red and green. They were unable to identify which is red and which is green. They feel very difficult. They'll see both the colors as same. And this is X-linked defect. usually carried on X chromosome, so usually found in males. In the females, it will be recessive, but in the males, it will be dominating. Okay, we'll go for next one. Cortex and inner medulla, and usually it is supplied with both arteries and veins. Artery carries pure blood to the kidney. Veins collect impure blood from the kidney. Okay, so in this, always the pure blood goes from the upper side and the impure blood is collected from the lower side. I gave all the clues. Now, all of you identify the correct option. The outer part is called cortex. The inner part is called medulla. The arteries collects pure if you look at the options correctly. Okay, the screen is not clear. It is blur, completely blur. Can't you see the test item? Okay, now I'll repeat the options. You identified correctly. Again, the pure blood is collected from the upper artery. Pure blood. B. Cortex. C. Artery. D. Vein. This is the first option. Then you just look again. Look at the options only. Okay. Now look at the options. Look at the options. All of you gone through the options? Okay. Now, I hope everybody gone through the options. Which is the right option? Yeah, because of audio problem, I'm sharing the screen for more seconds, right? To see the question. Okay, if you all gone through the option, which is the right answer? First, second, third, fourth, which is the right answer? I give all clues for that to identify. I'm not getting the answer. Why so much of confusion? Why so much of confusion? It is so simple matter. Yes, Aishwarya answered as second. Okay, let me tell. Second option is outer cortex, medulla. And here vein comes first, artery comes next. Is that correct? Did I say it like that? Arpita answered as third. Okay, let me tell you which is the third. Outer cortex, inner medulla, upper artery and lower vein. This is the right answer. Correct? Third one is the right answer. I told outer cortex, inner medulla, artery supplies the pure blood to the kidney and renal vein collects from the kidney. First, the pure blood will be supplied and impure blood will be collected. You have to keep these points in your mind while answering. So, the correct answer is third option. Outer cortex, inner medulla, upper artery and lower renal vein. Renal is associated with the kidney. Yes, all of you answered correctly. Third option is the right answer. If it is clear, shall we go for next item or you need any clarification for this? Need clarification or shall we go for next? Okay, Kirti. Now, the kidney is bean-shaped organ and it helps in removing nitrogenous waste. It is a brown layer is identified in two zones, that is outer cortex, inner medulla. Outer part is called cortex, inner region is called medulla. In the same way, the kidney will be supplied with renal artery and renal vein. Renal artery carries pure blood to the kidney, which is found at the upper region, that is C. Renal vein, which collects impure blood from the kidney, that is D. A is called as outer cortex, B is called inner medulla, C is called as upper renal artery, D is called as lower renal vein. Is that clear? Is that clear, Kirti? Shall we go for next? Okay. Okay, we'll go for next one. It is cleared, I hope, Kirti. Okay, this is the next test item. Read the following statement and select the correct option. The statements goes like this. Muscles during childbirth. Oxytocin, second option, as glycogen in liver and muscles. I'll repeat. In glyco, look at the options. A is false, B is next option. Both A and B are false. Which is the right option? Oxytocin, which will get activated during delivery. It helps in stimulating the milk secretion after delivery, and it causes constriction of uterus muscles during childbirth. And we know insulin helps in conversion of glucose blood as glycogen in liver and muscles. We know this information, and let me see which you will select as the right option. Look at the options. I'll give time. So everybody answering a second option. Here they didn't give assertion reason. Nowhere the first statement should statements. You want to see the statement and identify it as correct or wrong. Yes, Priyanka and Kirti gave the correct answers. It is third option. Both A and B are true. Yes, third option is the right answer. Yes, Aishwarya, correct. Third is the right answer. Yeah, Venkat Raju, correct answer. Okay. Under the name Chandrappa, correct answer. Third option is the right answer, right. So, in this case, you want to remember, sometimes the question go like assertion and reason. The first one will be the statement and the second one will be the reason. In that case, both will be related. The first and second statements will be related. Here, It is entirely different statements. First one is connected to the oxytocin. Second one is insulin. Connected to the entirely different, but both the statements are correct. Oxytocin causes constriction of uterus. It is correct. Insulin stimulates the deposition of glucose of the blood as glycogen in liver and muscles. Even this is also correct. Okay. In this case, you want to see whether the statement is correct or wrong, not comparing the first statement with the second. This is not assertion and reason. It is just statements. You want to see whether the statement is correct or wrong. Okay, is that clear? Shall we go for next? Okay. Okay, Mahesh Nayak, new entry this time. Ashwini will go for this one. Okay, look at the test item. Okay, look at this test item. PV is still in a plant, parent plant. Still Paris or YV Paris gram or rhizophora. Where do you find this type of germination? In your villages. Think YV Paris germination. Do you find this type in green peas, rhizophora, bean or green gram? Where you come across? Okay, just now is germination of seed within the parent beans, green gram or rhizophora. Where you find? Okay. Many of you all answered as Greece. Some answered as second option, that is rhizophora plant. Is that clear? Shall we go for next? Answer Okay, shall we go for next item? Yes, we'll go for next item. I'll give time because of audio problem. I'll give time. You see the test like this. Mesophyll cells are the principal center of photosynthesis. Mesophylls in a leaf are the principal center of photosynthesis. Next option, next statement. Splitting of water into hydrogen and oxygen ions in the presence of light is called polymerization. Third statement, conversion of glucose into starch is the state. The electron used in converting ADP that is ADP by adding one phosphate group called phosphoric. Among four statements, two statements are the wrong. Which you feel are correct statements? You can see the statement and identify the answer. Look at the statements and identify two correct statements. Which is the right option? Which is the right option? The first option is the correct answer. A and D are statements. Mesophyll cells are rich with chloroplast. They have good number of chloroplast. So first is correct. Split called photo, but here it has as polymerization. Split is photolysis, not polymerization. Second goes into star photolysis. Phosphorylation. This is correct. Correct statement of AD. A. Okay. See the screen and think over. Okay, Priyanka, even you have the problem. Are you now? Okay, you do one thing. I'll share the test item. Note. Okay. Store. At least you can see the shared, right? Okay, shall I? Okay, I'll share the screen. The next test item is sprinkled on lawn grass. It killed at the happens do occur in the grass and why they killed at the spot. Identify the right option. The options are plasmolysis, addition, capillary action, imbibition. The cells of the grass will shrink and hence the plasmolysis. When you salt plasmolysis, because of plasmolysis, Addition and cohesion is the attraction and repulsion of water. Capillary action is the movement of water. Addition and cohesion is the attraction and repulsion of water molecules. Imbibition is also when you see the leaves in the morning, early morning, the tip of the leaf vision, and that is due to imbibition. The right of okay, we'll go. Read the following statements and select the correct option. The first statement goes like axin to prevent fruit and drop at early stages. Second statement, abscisic acid promotes seed germination. Now, axins help to prevent fruit and leaf drop at the early stages. Abscisic acid promotes seed germination. Which is the correct statement and which is the false? You want to identify this. The correct statement and the false statement. Look at the options. Axins help fruit and leaf drop. Abscisic acid seed germination. Option which is the wrong one. Both are correct. And even Aishwarya answered as second option. Manasa, second option. Okay, the answer is A is true, B is false. This is right. Abscisic acid promotes seed germination. This is wrong. Which will promote seed germination? Gibberellic acid will promote seed germination. So B is wrong. Okay, shall we test item? Second option is the right option. Proofs are wrong. Second statement is wrong. That is the right answer. Option 2 is the right answer. Okay, these are the two disorders we come across among the human beings, among the children and among the adults due to options goes like this: hypersecretion of growth hormone, hyposecretion of growth hormone, hypersecretion of thyroxine, hyposecretion of thyroxine. Which is the right eczema are found in children and adults disorders, and these disorders are due to hormone diseases us in children. Fiza answered as first option. It is not related with the growth hormone. No, it is wrong. Repeat the question. Cretinism and myxedema are somehow it is related to thyroxine, but it is hyposecretion myxedema. Okay, shall we go for next? Fourth option is the right answer. Hyposecretion of thyroxine. Look at the question. Rahul friends are suffering from some diseases. The Rahul rickets to the bones. Ritika is suffering from bone problem called rickets. Satish has hemophilia. Hemophilia is X-linked disease. X chromosome linked disease. And Soumya has H1N1. This is who can communicate disease to Rahul. Among these three members, Rahul will get the disease. Okay, and from whom does the Rahul get the disease? The options are Ritika and Soumya, Satish and Soumya, Soumya only, Ritika only. Now, the disease are Rahul. Okay, someone answered as fourth option, that is Ritika. Ritika has got rickets. Okay. Priyanka answered as first. Again Ritika, bone problem. Arpita, wrong. I gave the clue. H1N1 airborne disease. So, the right answer is Soumya only. Third option is right option. Spread the disease to the Rahul. Option is the third. Yeah, correct. Now, the last test item. So here, Venn diagram given here with 3-chambered heart. egg-laying animal. And Z is pentadactyl, the animal with fingers. Pentadactyl, and it is viviparous, which give birth to young ones, is called viviparous. Now, which is the animal which is three-chambered heart which lay the eggs? Which is the animal which is pentadactyl, 5 fingers in their arms, and which gives birth to young ones? And X, which is the organism which show both the features? Oviparous, viviparous. Now I'll give options here. Go through the options now. Have you all gone through the options? It is a reptile. How many chambers are there? The reptiles has how many chambered heart? Remember, Z can be tiger, which give birth to young, and X, that such organism. First option. Second is X can be bat. Bat is a mammal. Remember, bat is a mammal. Z can be ostrich. Ostrich is a bird. Third, Y can be snake. Again, snake is a reptile. Z is emu bird. Fourth, there is no because Y can be tiger, bird, and organism. One. First option is the right answer. Vertebrates and the test